Today we're going to go over how to use Scribble in order to fill out your annotated bibliography. So if you recall in the Tell Me All About It informative writing unit, on page 5 there is an annotated bibliography page. You can use your two fingers to zoom in on different parts of the page and also to scroll. This can be sometimes a little difficult on your Chromebook, but it still functions. You can also use these bars down here to move right and left and up and down. So as you can see here in your example, we've got a link, we've got a citation, and we've got the author and publisher over here. We also use WRAP, resources, author, and publication, in order to evaluate our source before summarizing and analyzing that source. I also chose a quote from the source to use in a potential essay. So let's demonstrate this in real time. So the topic that I've chosen here is ants. So what I want to do is look up, so I'm going to talk about the physiology, that's a really technical term, of ants. See, anatomy and physiology of ants. So I want to know about ants. Look, here I've got one from Harvard Forest. So this looks like it's from a .edu website done by the University of Harvard. So you can see I have some really good pictures, I have some really good information, and it seems like this is done by a specific group. So when I'm looking at my resources, author, and publication, I can tell that the person who wrote this, it's backed by a university, right? So chances are the author probably also has some qualifications, but just having one check mark is enough. If I looked, does this have an author on it? It does not have a specific author. So even though I can't verify the author, I did verify the publication. This is done by Harvard. So now I need to get my citation. So first, you see this little S up here in the corner. That stands for Scribble. If you don't have that S there, you can go here and click on this pin in order to pin it to your bar. Or you can just come here and click on it. It loads the Scribble extension. It may ask you to sign in. Just sign in using your Google. Click got it. Don't have to rate it if you don't want to. But to create the citation, I just come over here and click on these quotation marks. So you see I've got body structure, Harvard Forest, right? Website title would be Harvard, right? Or maybe a publisher would be Harvard, wherever you want to put it. Harvard kind of puts it in the same place. Rather than body structure Harvard Forest, I might put here Harvard Forest. I might delete this. So body structure, Harvard Forest, Harvard Forest Fast.edu, accessed 4th of March 2024. Okay, so you can see I filled out all of the fields that I can. If there was an author listed here, I would click here to add the author, right? Since there's none, I will delete that. Now I'm going to click here on this blue button. You see copy full citation to clipboard. So I'm going to click on that, come here to my citation. I click 3 times, and then I push Control-Shift-V to paste it. If the citation is too big, click 3 times again, and you can decrease the font. So here it says author/publisher. I don't know the author, but I know the publisher is Harvard, right? I grab this link, Control-C, come over here, Control-Shift-V. There we go. It's a little bit big again, so I clicked 3 times to shrink that down. Right, so you can see here I finished this first part of my citation. The next thing I do is read the article and summarize it. When I say summary, you're telling me what they said. You want to include specific details because this way you won't have to go back and read the article when you're writing your outline or writing your presentation. Analysis is what did you think? What did you think about what they said? What did you think about the source? Do you think you will use this source in your paper, etc.? So make sure that you fill out the summary and analysis and then grab a quote from the article to use in your essay as well. If you do this annotated bibliography correctly, you do not ever need to go back to your site to look at the information or to look for a quote or anything like that, because you've already got it all right here in one document. That's the whole point of the annotated bibliography.